Yeah, it says come and sit down. There's 2 tables there, Tim. You want to take it?
Yeah, everything except the computer. I'll go now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You got the stand?
I got everything.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move area. I hope I'm back on. It looks like it might be. I want the shade, that shade bit. I want that shade bit there.
Oh, tell what's her name to
In the shade.
Yeah.
Can't we just put it on?
Wherever you want to go.
Is there another microphone for me? Or?
Ladles and jelly spoons, Tim down for living with MS in Tenerife. Here we are. I've gone onto the little camera now because the big camera kept crashing. And so I'm on the little camera now. Let's see what we got. It'll give us 30 seconds before you see it, but I can check that we've got a connection. Here we go, live. It looks like we're live. And do we have sound? Yes, we do. Back now, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. I just updated the computer this afternoon, automatic security update, and it must have screwed something up because it went live for a couple of minutes and then no more. So I don't even have 2 cameras now. So my guests are going to have to be sit here. Hiya, how are you? You don't mind being in the background, do you? Cool dude. There we go. So, second microphone we need now. If we got one. I think we do. So, ladles and jelly spoons. I can't see what you're saying just yet, but I'll have a look in a minute. Apologise for the what's it called? The faulty towers moment there. I'm being tracked, so I'm going to untrack that. There you go. I'm going to turn this bad boy on. Do you have a pacemaker?
Oh, no.
No. There you go.
Thank you.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, who is this guy? Well, we don't know. We're going to find out. I met him this afternoon, and we've seen him before.
Yep.
And he's called Stuart, and he's from Scotland.
Born in Scotland.
Where do you live in Scotland?
From Livingston, which is about 20 minutes outside Edinburgh.
Okay, Edinburgh and beyond.
Yes.
Do you know Michael, do you, Edinburgh and beyond? The guy who does the Edinburgh vlogs?
No, I don't know. But probably heard of him.
Michael Monaghan, and he's got Edinburgh and beyond, and he does some great vlogs with drones and everything over Edinburgh until he's caught, I suppose. Right, we're hanging on a wire here, so I'm hoping we've got 2 mics on now. Yes, we do. Sound check, sound check. Okay, have you been playing about with the colour profile of Pocket 3? Notice the last couple of videos the colours looked a bit washed out. I think, oh, I've just got an advert. I apologise if you get an advert. It happens if I restart the stream. It thinks it's a new one and you've got an advert then. I'm going to skip it.
What happens is with adverts, Tim, you've got that many listeners, so the adverts come on.
Yeah, but I turn it off in the middle.
Ah, right. Yeah.
But if I stop the stream and start it again, it assumes it's a new one.
Yeah. Ah, I see.
Happy birthday, Ruth. You're welcome.
Yes, 2 days ago.
Right, so Riggers Ramblings is on. Ian the Valley King's on. Buffering, says Craig. Anne Marie's on. I'm going to skip all the ones where it says buffering. Chris Godfrey, yes, September the 13th, staying for 2 weeks. And it's my birthday, September the 12th. You're going to miss it. The alternative blog says frozen again. Ow, ow, ow. You don't think I know? I'm the one that's pulling my hair out. There you go. Craig's on, Riggers on, quit, help us, we miss you. I'm coming back on. Ah, that's the one I'm coming back on.
I've got to say good evening to, he says,
Van Duck Radio.
That's Stuart Perkins, says that he's my good friend.
Another Stuart.
And business partner. Yes,
Two
my
Stuarts.
business partner, yeah.
Stuart Little and Stuart Large.
No. Stu Perkins is DJ Perky, and I'm DJ Stu on Vand Up Radio.
There you go. So Vand Up Radio. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep.
Stuart Perkins on. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Who's Vand Up Radio then?
That's myself and Stuart.
No, but who's typing that?
That's him. He's doing that. Yeah.
And he's got Stuart Perkins. That's him as well.
Yes.
You're on, oh, I get a double whammy for the views.
He's Mr. IT.
Pat Moran's on. Paul Yorkshire Pudding. Emma Kelly.
Sounding
Riggers
good.
Rambling. Sounding good. There you go. I've shared on Facebook. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth always shares on Facebook. If all of you shared it on Facebook, I'd be a millionaire tomorrow. Living the dream, Ruth Robinson. Views from our travels. Tim, have you been playing about with the colour profile on the Pocket 3? Notice the last couple of videos, the colours looked a bit washed out. No, I didn't. But I might have been filming in log by accident.
Yeah.
Do you mean the lives or do you mean the filmed ones? If it's the lives, I can't change the colour profile on that. Ruth Robertson. See you guys. Forgot your dog. On the sticky, eh? All sound pictures are great. CCs are great. So the closed captions live.
Good.
You can actually turn them on. If you go to CC, then it turns on what we're actually saying here.
Yeah.
So we should.
Oh yeah.
The
very
big
good.
accent. Yeah, there you go. I can turn on the CCs.
Well,
so here's one for the CCs. Wugga humpftamuff. Drish my brother. There you go. See how he does with that.
You speak Scottish as well?
I do.
Yeah.
See you, Jimmy.
Hi. Can I say something before we start? I've got to say thank you. Oh, sorry, not thank you. All the best to Stu Perkins and Ness Perkins. They have become Papa and Grandma. Their daughter Tia and son-in-law Bailey just had the baby a couple of days ago. And congratulations. And they've got a bundle of joy. So
Doesn't have a name yet.
yes, Rowan, yeah.
The
Beautiful
boat
name.
ashore, hallelujah.
Yes, beautiful.
There you go, Rowan. As in Atkinson. CC's okay. Where's the Mayor Webby? I pissed him off earlier. So he's probably seen his arse, he's not coming on. We'll get him on in a minute. I have taken back our black Labrador Jen out for a walk, done the cleaning, a job search, and applied for a customer assistant a service. Ruth Robertson, you are the hardest working job seeker I know that walks dogs. Hi Tim, what's the evening temperature like at the moment? What do you say, about 22 in the shade?
Oh yeah, has to be.
About 22
Absolutely
in the shade.
Stunning.
When the sun goes down though, it still cools off. It's really weird weather this year.
About what, 15, 16?
No, I wouldn't ever go below that. No, so I think the lowest though you can do is about 18. I think,
Yeah.
unless you're in the gods on a top floor of a hotel or something like that.
Oh, and by the way, you met Adele this morning.
I did.
Yes, and she's on the rooftop
Of the Mind Hotel.
Yes, and she's
Don't
listening.
jump, Adele. Don't jump.
Don't jump. No.
Unless
don't.
it's in the sea after a couple of carvers.
Yes.
Oh, he said he's going to pick the bill up anyway. So
Yeah, so-
just get yourself a bottle of
Well,
champagne.
she's up there listening and watching, and I'm actually doing my show up there at 7 o'clock.
I say yes. So we got to get you finished, haven't we?
Yes,
Before, what
yeah.
time is it now?
It's 20 past
6:20.
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this young gentleman here has got a radio show. It's based up in Scotland, but it's all over the UK at the moment.
Yeah, it's based from Scotland down to Cramlington, which is north of Newcastle, which is where my business partner, good friend Stuart Perkins, as you've seen on there. We started it up in October 23.
So, do you have a studio, or is it all home based?
All home based. A lot of us have got bars. I've got a bar in the back garden up the top where I do all my shows.
Okay.
Stu has got his bar, Perky's Retreat, where he is. I'm in bar 24.
These are like home bars, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We've got big bars.
Not like
It's-
Webby's bars.
No.
3 bars, 31 years.
Yeah. No, so we've got that, and we've got DJs all the way from where I am, just north of Edinburgh, all the way down to Cramlington and Newcastle, and then Northamptonshire right down to Devon.
Wow.
So
Do you have it's an internet show, I assume, but I got downloaded an app earlier.
Yes,
So if you're on is it iPhone or Android?
both.
Yeah.
You just need to go into your web browser and type in vandupradio.uk. So that's VANDUP radio.co.uk.
VAN and then some Northern Irish.
DUP, DUP.
Yeah, the DUP.
Yeah, vandupradio.uk, and type that in.
.co.uk or
No, .uk.
.uk.
And you get in, and if you've got
iPhone.
the iPhone or the Android, you can choose.
You can choose which one you want. Okay.
Webby didn't like it. He's on the Android. But you just need to do that, and you're right in.
And is it 24 hours a day? Or
Yeah.
Is it, yeah.
Yeah, we've got DJs playing right through. And then, during the night when, we're all in our bed, we have got music playing through. So if you are
So you want me to do the night shift and say, ladies and gentlemen, yeah?
Yeah.
Then just get me involved.
Yeah, you can
and,
do that.
because
anytime.
my wife goes to bed at 10, right? And I don't go to bed till 2 because she needs to turn over at 2.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And she needs help turning over. So I think I'd rather just stay up, right?
Do some music and play up.
Yeah, why not? We'll do that.
Yeah, well, listen, you can do that, play some lovely music at night.
One night a week.
No problem. Yeah.
Late night
Yes.
with Tim. Do you do call-ins as well?
And we don't as yet. We're thinking about it.
Have you got the technology to do that?
Yeah, we can. Mr. Perkins, my business partner, he is Mr. IT, and he is.
I always want to do the "Are you being served?" bit. Mr. Perkins.
Mr. Perkins.
Mr. Perkins.
Well, Perky, DJ Perky, he's the guy. He's Mr. IT.
So you must be DJ Pinky then, or?
No, I'm not Pinky. I'm DJ Stu. Don't go that way.
DJ Stu.
No,
We've renamed him now.
Yeah. He can do if there's anything on IT, he can do it.
There you go. Can you come and sort my Mac out?
Oh, no.
I shouldn't have. It was like a security update.
Yeah.
It went from 15.5 to 15.5 with the security
Don't
update.
do it.
And the security update is obviously messing with the streaming service.
Yeah, that's we don't like doing that before we go live, doing any updates.
Yeah, but I thought this one was pretty simple because it's just a security update. And I didn't want to be,
Yeah.
Anyway, that's another story. So I'm hoping we're okay on this. Now, I don't know what's happened here, but because I started in 1080p, then maybe, I'll just check in here, what the quality is. Now, the quality for me says 360, but you can get a higher picture quality if you go to 480, I think. No, you can't. Oh yeah, you can, 480, yeah.
480, you're on.
So 480 is the maximum you can get on this. So if you're on a big TV, I do apologise, it might be slightly pixelated, but on a phone, it's going to look fantastic. In fact, you don't really need 4K on a phone, do you really?
No, not at all.
Stuart Perkins, you'll back me up on that, hopefully. Let's go, we'll see what you guys are doing. Living the Dream's on, Tracy's on. 9 days to go, says David Butler. Sorry, Tim, need a shower. Back. Who's on there? DJ Kinky.
Not Perky or DJ Pinky.
Kinky and Kirky then, isn't it? I will Trisha's going to download the Vandup Radio UK app.
Yep.
Don't you want us on then? This guy's going in a minute because he's got to do his show at 7.
Yeah.
So in fact, we got 5 minutes for this guy. 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Got 5 minutes for this guy, and then he's got to go and do his show, and he'll be on at 7. Direct from the Mind Hotel.
The Mind Hotel. We're on the rooftop. I'm playing a bit of sort of funky disco tonight. 7 o'clock till 8:30, and then we've got Marky Boy coming on next after. So yeah, it'll be quite good. And it's actually lovely to do it in the sunshine, a wee bit of heat, rather than the cool of Scotland.
Have you got a video you can watch, or is it just audio?
Not this time, because I've not got the webcam with me, Tim. But when I'm back home, it's on Mixcloud, so you just need to click on mixcloud.com, and
I think in the app you can just click Mixcloud at the top, and it takes you there.
Yeah.
So Mixcloud, that's a bit like what's the one I use? Spotify.
Yeah, it's actually like this, you know, you could just click on it and you could see all the DJs dancing about and make them fool of themselves, you know, playing our music, and it's really nice because a lot of people have got smart TVs now, and they like to watch rather than
Can
just
you
listen.
access it with the smart TV? Is there like an app on the smart TV
yeah,
as well?
You just need
An Android app?
Yeah, all you need to do is when you're on your smart TV is go into your internet part and type in mixcloud.com and look for Vanned Up.
So go straight to mixcloud.com on a browser.
Yes.
So there's there's nothing I can go to on my box and download an app.
Yeah. What I'll do is I will get you that. I'll get you that before I finish.
Okay.
With you.
Well, you can give me any time because what I'll do is I'll update in the description below. I'll update all the details of how to get to vannedup.co.uk. Sorry.
Yes.
I'll give you all the details there. So give me a couple of days and I'll just edit it and put all the information in.
Show
that
that
he's going to send me. Yeah. So
I'll find it just now. But on Facebook, if anyone's wanting to join on Facebook, just Vanned Up Radio, and it tells you all the ways that you can get into on Mixcloud, etc., etc.
Let's just show this. So can I show this?
Yes, yeah. Right, all you need to do is go on there. If I click out of there, you'll maybe see it. Sorry, we'll go into there. Sorry, hold on, we'll come out of there. That's it there. Yeah.
Vanned Up Radio on Facebook.
Yes.
That's for all you over 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
That are still on Facebook. Living the dream. Webby, how come you're not on? Get Webby on, says Craig. Everybody wants Webby on. Look, give everybody a chance, right? Webby's always coming on. He's a bit. Mike Hudak's on.
You know what? When I met Webby and you this morning, I couldn't get a word in.
In fact, I'm his carer, so I have to help him breathe. You know, I've got to make sure that after 15 sentences, I say, just breathe, mate, breathe. Yeah. But Foggy's over, and he's going to do some really good stuff. In fact, if you haven't looked at Foggy's thing that dropped today, he did his flight over video today. Go and check that one out.
Just to let you know, it's www.mixcloud.com/live/Vanned Up. That's it.
Okay.
And you get straight on, you see all the DJs, and it's actually quite fun, you know.
Right, Stuart, thank you very, very much.
Right, I'm going away to get.
You go and get ready.
Quite something to eat.
And he's got to change his shirt as well.
No.
Oh, you have the same shirt on?
No, I just got changed.
Oh, there's no video tonight, is there?
No.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I just got changed. So all the best to everyone. Cheers, and have a lovely summer.
And we're going to go over to Webby and Foggy and see what's going to happen over there. Thanks, Stuart, and I'll see you on the next one. And give my love to Adele.
I will do. See ya.
You're here for a while, aren't you?
Yeah.
You never know. I might be out the weekend.
Right.
I'm gonna. I don't know whether he's coming over here or I'm going over there.
No, I think
but we'll find out.
He's playing hard to get.
I'll say if he messes too much, I'll go home.
He's coming over.
If he messes about too much, I'll just go home.
There he is.
Can you pass me that, mate?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Right, get in.
Get the main man on, so that's it.
Oh, can I have the microphone?
Oh, take my mic.
I don't think you need that, son. I've got.
No.
Oh, shit.
That's how I lost the other one.
Right, all the best.
See you, Stuart.
Right, see you, bigger. Right, see you.
So.
Where's your computer? I can't see that. My eyes are gone.
Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Have you calmed down now?
What do you mean if I calm down?
Have you calmed down? I'm asking a question. Have you calmed down?
No.
Good.
I've not calmed down. I'm exactly the same as I
How
was.
much you love me?
I love you loads.
How much you love me?
I love you loads.
That's all. That's it.
I love you
End
loads.
of. But listen, do you know what they say? When there's a problem, they always pick on your best mate.
No, what happens is when your best mate does nothing for you when you're in stress.
Yeah,
and
but
all I'm saying is I need a bit of shade, and he's saying, "Where's the shade?" I says, "Well, there's 3 bloody umbrellas over
Yeah, but
there.
you had
Put
two-
one up."
two
And then
or
he says, "Isn't there other people that can do that?" Because he's like bloody Donald Trump. He doesn't like doing anything himself.
There's 2 or 3 other guys there helping. I only come for the last
There's
half an hour.
nobody helping.
Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? That's for you getting them on.
I tell you what.
Oh, shut up.
Every week, I say, as soon as Sticky's finished, get me a table and put me in the shade. Every week I say that, and every week nobody does anything. Nobody does anything. They're all just selfish, just looking after themselves.
Boy, banana boy, shut up.
All right.
Let's get on with it. What
Banana
we got?
boy.
What's happening?
3-0.
It was 3-0 this morning. It's 4-0
It's
now.
4-0 now.
Oh, for God's sake.
NTM, weather in the north has not been good for 3 months. Have to make a visit over to him. I mean, it's warm in the day, but it still drops in the night, doesn't it, the temperature?
No, listen, it's lovely. Down here now, it's even on the weather forecast this morning, it said bit of cloud and the sun comes out. 2 o'clock, boom, it's out. Dawn's in the pour, all sorted.
Stuart Perkins says the other Stu couldn't get a word in. All he's got to say is what it is and the address. You know, it's a radio station. What else do you want to say?
Was he
Listen
playing
to
that?
music.
Was he playing that? Was he?
He was plugging it out.
Was he
yeah.
giving it out?
He'd done all
Yeah.
the things for everything.
Yeah, get rid
I
of
will
him.
push anybody. Go and do Vanned Up. It's van as in a transit van, and DUP like a Northern Ireland political party. .uk, not .com, not co.uk, not .radio. 149 people watching,
Right,
37 thumbs
any
up.
comments about football this week or next week? Let's get them on. Any football comments?
Webby
Get 'em on.
Boom, thanks guys, Webby Boom. Hi Tim, will you ask Webby if he put up the curtains for the boss?
No, I read that. What do you mean? What curtains? What curtain? I just read that. What do you mean? What curtains you talking about, big man? I ain't got a clue.
Read Mark Sweeney's out loud.
Oh, excuse me. Mark Sweeney. Mark Sweeney. Think you owe Tim a beer, Webby? Hey, Macker, you ask this man how many beers I get this.
He gets me a lot of beers.
Thank you very much.
He gets me
indeed.
a lot of beers.
End
yeah.
of. End of.
But I work
He
for
can
him.
have what he wants.
But I work for him. I work for it. What's the weather
can have what
gone
he
cold? QQ, Tim, the weather's gone cold here in London. That's
here.
not a question.
No.
That's not a question.
Come on, comments. Is that
You can
good?
only use QQ if you've got a question.
Proper comments. Come on.
You don't have your glasses on. Whether
Tell
we did that
me,
one.
tell me if you think Tottenham was lucky on Wednesday. That's all I want to know.
Was Tottenham lucky on Wednesday?
Mega.
Did they beat Manchester United?
Mega.
How many goals?
One.
One
Own
goal.
goal. They had 3 shots, 1 on target. Man United 16 shots, 6 on target. 74% possession, Man United, and it was an awful game, an absolutely awful game. None of them deserve to be there. What else we got? Come on, get the comments in.
Left taxi card Webby's Merc.
My merch what?
It's something. It's some code from Ray Duffy.
Left taxi card, Webby's merch. You have still got me merch, Ray, son.
Get foggy on, says Webby's World.
Get foggy on. Who says that?
Webby's World.
Is
Some
that you
ball
put
guy.
that? Who?
We can all get on.
In 5 minutes' time, we're going to get the big man on.
No, what
right?
we'll do is we'll just move the camera.
No, but you'll start going. There's something will happen in your moan.
No, I won't. See, the thing is, if we're clever, right? As my mate used to say, if you're clever, right? We'd all sit around a table and we'd put the camera at the other side, right? And then we'll all be on it.
Yeah, but the trouble is the sun's here, isn't it?
Yeah, but as long as the camera's in the shade, it doesn't matter.
Well, do it then.
Well, I will. Where do you want to sit?
I'm staying here.
Exactly. And they're staying there, so they can't come on.
They're coming. I'm Donald Trump. I'm Putin. I'm Zelensky. I'm everybody.
I thought you were puking, not
Foggy,
Putin.
get on my bill.
So, can you get me one?
A cold one. Get one for Big Tim. Yeah, get one for Big. Yeah.
If we get 2 tables together, we can all get on it at once.
Are you buying? Oh, thank God for that. Hurry up then. Get a cold
One for Tim.
Foggy's
Yeah.
buying Webby a beer.
She knows. If she asks you for a password, it's Scarecrow. If she asks you for a password,
Hurry up, come on.
it's Scarecrow.
People are on watching.
Where's Orcus gone? Oh, he's over there.
He's okay.
Yeah. So
No,
don't.
he ran off after you had a go at me, and he didn't want to get into trouble.
Georgina Divine, hello from Seaborough, Cumbria. I love that
Oh, man.
name, Georgina.
Beautiful name.
I'm saying it wrong. Sedberg or Sedborough.
Georgina is my insurance lady as well over in Los Cristianos. A lovely name, Georgina.
Uh-huh. Webby, Newcastle in for Jack Rudoni.
Yeah, no, listen, I read that this morning. He's quality.
I didn't read it this morning.
We got him from Sheffield Wednesday. He's got a great left peg and he would do superb for Newcastle United. But I've also heard this morning, Callum Wilson, ex-Coventry, from Bournemouth, 3 million. Newcastle, been injured a lot. could be going to Wrexham. Wrexham could be in for him. We're talking football
Isn't
now.
that
3-0.
yeah, but I know Wrexham because
3-0.
I know Wrexham because it's owned by a couple of movie stars.
Yeah, one from Canada and one from America.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's talk of it. Listen, Frank Lampard, if we sell Gyökeres...
Fat Lampard?
Yeah, he's big, fat, he's quality, great manager. Played for Chelsea, super, England and everything. So, if Gyökeres goes, ex-Coventry, Brighton, then we get 10%, then we'll have some money, we'll keep him. That's what's going to happen. If he goes to Arsenal.
3-0. Anyway, so Paul and Donna Caldwell, hello from Donna and Paul in Northern Ireland.
Afternoon.
Hello, Donna and Paul Caldwell.
Afternoon,
And
Ireland.
Joanne Early saying, good evening, Tim and Webby. Great to be Friday and see you too. Oh, thanks, darling. Thanks, darling. Mark Sweeney was in Covent Garden earlier. Loads of Sunderland fans about.
Do you know Covent Garden? My son, Minnie Webby, when he lived in London, he actually worked in Covent. What's the big pub there? There's a big pub in Covent Garden.
It's called the Covent Garden Pub.
No. We went there once when he lived over there many years ago. Yeah, Covent Garden, beautiful place, beautiful Covent Garden.
Jack Bell, I agree.
What's that? Webby's a...
Webby, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. Sorry, big man. Hey, listen, I've had
David
a few
Butler's
boys.
on.
Mr. Butler, how are you, David boy?
Vinny M, Scarecrow, can I have one? I read something today, Vinny, and my heart goes out to everybody. Pat Moran, evening, David. Andy Park, said bear, says Tim. Said bear, okay. Oh, a little drone's coming. Hey, if that, get it away.
It's AUKUS.
Oh, they hate it down there. They hate it. She'll be running up in a minute, thinking it's me. The woman in the bar downstairs.
I don't know. I'll sort it. We all
Scarecrow guys, we got the code now, beers on Tim. No, it's not Scarecrow for paying for the beer. What I say is I don't want people to come and plonk a beer in front of me when I haven't ordered one, because I don't drink too much, and sometimes I've sat here with 4 beers in front of me that people have just plonked in front of me.
What?
Huh?
You don't what?
I don't want to drink them.
No.
Thank you.
No.
What did I say? Thank you, Foggy.
I love you. I want you wanted. Let me tell you something. Me and you go back a long way. Don't mess it about, or I'll sell hate it. I want you on in a couple of minutes.
Well, just put a seat there, and we'll all three of us get on.
Got your money. Get a seat on there. Come on, get the big man on. Hurry up,
right.
man. He ain't a bad lad. I've known Foggy. Oh, well, he'll tell you.
Where do you want me to go?
Yeah. No, you got to go to my left-hand side. That's where I can hear you.
So you move up a bit.
Yeah.
Stick that on that chair, will you?
Yeah. Okay, no.
Okay, ladies and
That's heavy,
gentlemen,
innit?
we've been waiting months for this. Months.
5 months.
Yeah.
Months we've been waiting
Yeah,
for this.
yeah,
So
two.
you sit next to me, close.
Oh, this is cosy.
Cozy, yeah? Because we can't push the camera too far away. And I'm getting you in here, and then Webby. I think that's about it, is it?
That's okay. Listen, as long as you got half of me, that's okay.
No, I think we're on.
Just get the big man on.
Yeah, the big man is on. I'm going to do this with you. So you're in this microphone, and I'm going to just see what the framing's like. Hang on, I'm here, and then move it. Yeah, framing's good. Cool, dude.
Cheers, everyone.
So this is, for those of you who don't know, cheers. Thanks.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Right, this is Foggy. Webby's number 99. Foggy and I met. When was the first time, big man?
Down in the plough.
My first pub when I moved over here back in '94 with Dawn and Matthew. Was it with the first year, second year? I can't remember.
I think you just got it or something. I was staying in Sunset Harbour.
Okay.
And I was walking down the beach and I just saw this bar.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll just pop in there. And that is it.
Sunset
That was it.
Harbour, is that where you...
If only I kept
That's up by
walking.
the, what's his...
No, it's next door to the plough. Yeah. If you only kept walking.
If I kept walking, Tim.
You'd have gone to that massage place.
But I did afterwards.
Yeah, you could do with it now, to be
Yeah,
honest.
so.
But Sunset Harbour's next to Jamie's, isn't it? Jaime.
Yeah.
So I just walked down there, So Matthew, one of
Matthew
them was going
Mossett,
to get
yeah.
Matthew and play football. So
Yeah, you
in the
did.
car park, after about a couple of these,
Yeah.
me and Matt, he must have been about 6.
Well, no, Matthew was he was probably when we first came. He was about 4 years, just 4.5 years, 4.5. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we got the ball and he loved playing football.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
So the ball come in and it come between me and him. He went 50-50 with me.
Yeah.
We were so loud, I think we popped the ball.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I said I was going to buy him the ball. Matthew, I still didn't get you the ball.
Is that what it was? Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't watch this rubbish.
But do you know something? Do you know you call him Matthew, but a good friend of mine, who they all know, call him Verity. And the man who calls him Verity is, a lot of you probably watch, I'm assuming, EastEnders. My good pal Billy Mitchell, EastEnders, which is Perry Fenwick. He calls Matthew Verity. Unbelievable, absolute quality. Lovely fella, lovely fella.
Right.
Any questions?
So from next year, will we use the e-gates like Europe now under the new agreement?
Yes.
I have not looked at that, but I reckon it's going to be in conjunction with the ETIAS system.
Yes, it
So
will
the
be.
ETIAS system that's coming in, or should have been in 2 years ago, but they're planning for this year, next year, maybe never.
Yeah, it would be electronic stamp there.
Yeah, and if they got the electronic stamp, then you can use the e-gates. But I don't think you can use an e-gate if you still need a physical stamp.
Right, no, can't. You go through the e-gate now
Yeah,
and you still get it stamped.
yeah.
But no one looks, the Spanish police and all that, and no one looks from when you went in, nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people say that, right? But the thing is, it's a proof later,
Yes.
right? It's
Yeah.
proof for later. And the thing is, they don't look at the stamp. They look at the stamp when you come back next time,
All right.
right? So what they're looking at, when was the last time you left?
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's the exit stamp that's more important.
Right. So the electric one will do that anyway.
Right, yeah,
It's like
but
your bank card running out, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
Won't work.
Yeah, but I think there's got to be a connection between your passport that's used and the stamp, and that's the ETIAS system.
Yes.
The visa, or the visa waiver, as it is called.
Yeah.
So be careful. And
It's
the thing
only
is,
€7 for 3 years.
it is, yeah. But I mean, it's for every person in the family, right? So you got to, even for babies, you got to do one.
Yeah.
So you got to
But we're
do one for
charging-
each one.
England are charging people £10 to get in the country now.
That's right, and it's cheaper half the price,
right.
isn't it?
So
But the
what?
thing is, in England, if you pay £10 to get in, don't you get like 500 quid a week in a car?
No, they don't pay £10.
No,
If
don't
you
you?
get on
Don't
a
you get
boat-
put? You know, you get for £10, you get a 5-star hotel, right? You
3
get
meal a
£500 a week.
Sky
You
TV.
get a car, Sky TV, and a free iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you learn how to be a naval officer.
that's right. Yeah,
You've done the little 16-mile trip.
exactly. You can be a petty officer.
The only thing they don't do with them people is teach them English. But that's a bit.
But the thing is, that's not the native language of Britain now, anyway.
Right, okay. I'm not getting into that because you'll get turned off.
I'm
people
playing
are
devil's
leaving.
advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate. Yeah, if you want to know any more about the political situation in Britain, get in a London taxi. Marjorie Duffy's on, whoever she is. Hi, Webby and Tim Surrey. I've missed you tonight. Ray's on the Heineken and not driving. I'm on the Tia Maria. See you all before we come home. Love you. Chris was asking today, you were going to call us to say when we were going to meet up offline. So
Who were you
let
drinking
us
with?
know.
I drove past last night and
Yeah.
you 4 o'clock-ish, you were drinking Nebula with somebody. I didn't
That's
see
right. It was, no, not last night.
Was it? Yeah, it was, I think.
Thursday night. Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Oh, that was the Austrians.
Okay.
That was the Austrians.
I saw Christine and you.
That's right.
I didn't look at the other couple.
Tracy Dawn Silk is saying, it might be swearing in a foreign language, but I'll try it anyway. Reyenzi 655 Currach Webby.
Yeah.
Am I swearing?
It's
It's
obviously 6:55 at Curra. Let's have a look.
Was that one of your tips, or was it?
No,
Is it
no.
still running as
Well,
well?
Beverly Bry.
Oh, you haven't a Tim Bath.
Mrs. Tigbits is saying the Three Wise Monkeys.
Yeah, which one am I doing that one?
Well, I'm doing this one.
No,
And
he
he
can't
can't be doing that one. No, he can't be doing that one.
I'm deaf anyway. What?
Daniel saying, Foggy, how was the flight from Southend? Were you thinking of using Southend for Tenerife next year already, going from Stansted this time in November?
Why don't you change it and go from Southend? It's easy. We got straight through. Got there at 5 o'clock in the morning with a massive hangover after the
where's it?
Martin
Ray
Spurs
Enzi.
beat
Correct.
Man United. And we were straight through within 20 minutes. No problem, and it was a brilliant
About
flight,
11 to
apart from
4.
All the kids on there, because it's...
Cohen,
kids
Johnny
on there.
Murtagh.
They're not listening, are
Rienzi.
they? They're not listening to me.
Do they listen to you?
No, they're listening to me.
Yeah.
He ain't.
Well, they're joining them, aren't you?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. But the flight from Southend, absolutely superb. Have you seen my video? It was one of the best ones I've done so far.
Plug it for for Foggy's videos. I preferred the van ones.
Foggy the
You're finishing
Explorer.
those, aren't you?
Finish the van,
I'll
mate.
tell you why, because you're not paying attention, are you?
No.
You're too busy pushing the button on the radio.
Yeah.
And then you sort of say, he was an idiot, and it was actually you that was the idiot. Is that what you say?
It's a bit dangerous, Tim.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
We've got
And
a
I
tip.
need my licence.
Yeah.
We're going to
So-
tip.
But don't worry, it's not going to run away.
6:55.
Told off.
Rienzi is Johnny Murtagh, and I know Johnny Murtagh's brother. All right, I met him a couple of years ago in my pub and everything. That's a fact. So number 2.
So that means the horse
Curragh.
is going to win because Webby knows Johnny Mercer's brother.
Webby,
Yeah, no, so
Webby,
fast,
Webby.
fast. What's
Who's
the
the most famous person you've got in your phone right now?
Me, of course.
Apart from you, Timothy.
All right, okay.
Come on, Webby. Come on, this is live.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking now. Well,
We've got no adverts, nothing.
obviously I've.
Billy Mitchell.
Come on,
Yeah, probably.
ring him. Ring him now.
Yeah, but he won't
Come on,
answer.
ring him live.
No, listen. Yeah, he won't. Yeah.
He won't answer. He'll say, Webby, you?
Not you again.
No. Yeah,
I
probably.
saw your vlog, Foggy, says Tricia Slater.
Thank you, Tricia, and thank you for keep punting it out.
Alan Fraser's on. I believe he's on the island at the moment,
Oh,
Alan.
big
Is that
Alan.
the hat? Is that Alan?
No.
Right, listen.
Don't you
Right,
bloody stop.
there's
Don't
Billy.
you bloody stop.
No, this is
I had to.
this is Billy
That is
Mitchell.
Webby, isn't it?
This is
Webby,
Billy
yeah.
Mitchell.
Webby, yeah.
Webby,
This
yeah.
is Billy Mitchell EastEnders. He messaged me last week, and he says, "Hiya, mate. I feel your pain. That's Coventry. Been there myself, and I know how much it hurts. I hate
It's
penalties."
not Billy Mitchell, it's Perry Fenwick.
That's very fair. There he is. He says, "Give me a call the weekend. We'll talk." I never rang him, so he's probably got. Yeah,
The weekend starts tomorrow.
that was last weekend.
All right.
He says, and trust me, there will be no. Blah, blah, blah. He said, "We'll catch up last week." I never rang him.
That's out of order.
I forgot. I
know.
Right.
He said, "Look, also
Terry
be."
Fenwick, if
be-
you're watching this, ring him. Ring him now.
He said,
He
"Be
doesn't-
proud,
he
be
doesn't
proud,
watch
Webby. Great performance."
content, though.
There, look, massive.
Perry,
Billy Mitchell
call him
EastEnders.
down, tell him he should be
Oh, that's
watching.
it.
Yeah,
Show
no,
his phone
seriously.
number.
Yeah.
He was on the phone at 4:31.
Author.
Yeah, every part, yeah.
on
And
the
I got his brother on. He's what, Farron.
All right.
I mean,
Have you got Paul Scholes on there?
I haven't got Scholes' number, no.
I've got Neil Harris on my phone,
Yeah, no, Paul Scholes.
but he's in Turkey, so I'm not ringing him now.
Yeah, no,
Neil
Paul
Harris
Scholes.
is a top goal scorer
Obviously,
for
Chris
Millwall.
Kamara.
All right.
You've learned a lot
Millwall,
more
there you go.
Millwall.
I remember Millwall. They used to be in the 4th division with Bury back in the 70s.
They did, and then they went up, and they got to a FA Cup final, which Neil played in. A very good pal of mine. He's over in Turkey at
Can
the
you see how
moment.
many he's on, please? See it, tell.
So in the middle of a sentence,
That's
he just
it.
gives us a command, doesn't he?
It does, yeah.
The
How
command.
many's
Can you read?
No, I can't.
I won't talk about Neil
How
then.
many's on?
177.
Right, listen, right,
What do you
listen.
say about these, please?
I'm just going to do it now.
Thank you.
Right, listen.
And I've still got mine. Just before you start that, the most famous person I know is the lead singer of the Rolling Stones,
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger. Me and Mick are like that.
Go on.
I met him in a gents' toilets in London.
That's why you like that.
Well, no, I mean, I didn't like. We were washing our hands, right?
Yeah.
And I says, "Could do me a favour, Mick?" I says,
Oh no.
on the way back, stop at my table and just say, "All right, Tim, how's it going? Right, I want to impress this girl I was with." So he said, "Oh, I'll do that." And when he came over and he came up to the table and I'm impressing this girl, and Mick Jagger walks up to the table and he says, "All right, Tim, how you doing?" I says, "Bugger off, Mick, can't you see I'm busy?" It's not true.
No, it's not true.
Not true. Anyway, the very important message from Webby now.
Webby, you've got a little pamphlet with that as well.
Pardon?
You've got a little pamphlet with that.
I didn't get my pamphlet.
No, you got that because that was one of mine. I'll give you.
All right.
And my mate Phil's gave you these.
I got one of these.
My mate Phil from the Oakwood Pub.
Just very, very quickly, we just want to bore you, but
It's like a men's toilet, isn't it?
as you know, I do a lot for charity.
Lots of
for a
men's.
fact, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. And I've got a big, as from June, I've got various sporting memorabilia items
year? What
that
year?
we're going to auction.
What are you going to do it though?
Pardon?
He doesn't know yet.
I'm starting, no, next month. It's
Yeah.
starting next
Stay
month.
tuned. Watch till the end.
Right. No, listen.
You won't believe what happens at the end.
No, listen. So Foggy and I, as you know, good friends, and I mean proper friends, even from a distance.
You just
Yeah.
showed him a piece of black. Show him the other side. The one that says
All right,
help save
that's
men's
that.
lives. That's the one.
Okay.
It's a camera.
Right, listen. So on Monday, the big man and me, and this man is going to video it.
The wizard.
The wizard.
I'm going to video it.
What we're going to do, we're going to do a big video on trying to save lives.
We got the best video. Hey, up. What's happening here?
On mental health.
Oh, I see.
And obviously
Steak place.
cancer. How can I say? We're trying to help people. All we're trying to do is, you would know and I know, the amount of people that
We're trying to raise awareness.
That is it. That's
of
all we're doing.
cancer.
That's all we're doing, yeah.
We're not doctors.
No.
Within the last 2 days, I'm going to tell you something very, very quick on my vlog that's coming out tomorrow morning.
Well, I'm bloody glad they're going. They've been annoying us all afternoon by shouting and shouting loud all over.
Yeah, by you two. Back in the world famous carnival, I used to have a guy called Mike Smith from Manchester. He had the bay horse.
I know Mike Smith in Manchester.
In Hayward.
Oh, I see,
in Hayward, yeah. Just very, very quickly. And 8 of them used to come in twice a year. Cheltenham races, the loveliest guy and all the pals you'd ever meet. They come in, and the book is, when I was the bookmaker, spend lots of money. Anyway, so Carlos, and one of the guys called Dumbo, Michael, his first name, has had cancer over the last couple of years. Liver cancer, other things. Anyway, long story short, he's had a blood clot this week. Oh, it's been horrendous. Now, so I spoke to Michael every 2 or 3 days. So he messaged me on Monday asking for information. And I messaged him back. And yesterday morning, I had a phone call within 20 minutes. It was his wife on his phone telling her daughter to ring me. And she rang me and saying, Webby, what? Michael has passed away.
You only talked to him the other day.
Right.
I only talked
Back
to
in
him
the
the
room,
other day.
people. Come on, back in the room. That's so sad.
That is
That's
sad.
so sad.
Yeah, okay, mate.
That's so sad. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to make awareness so people can go to the doctors, get this blood test done, right? It's not it's not that. You can ask for that.
That is better.
It is down the better, yeah, but
Yeah.
you've got to pay 40 quid down the massage parlour for that. But it's go and get the blood test. I done this because my good mate Paul, he died from bowel cancer, and he fought it for 3 years. And
That's
he was
what,
the bravest man.
that's what Mickey had, bowel cancer
Yeah,
was.
he fought
Same.
it for 3
Yeah,
years, and
yeah.
he was the bravest man I know. And I've got on my channel, I've got a blog there, and there's no music, it's just me. And it took me 5 takes to do it because I was crying so much. But I said to Paul, I wanted to do a video with him, and we and him were going to sit in his garden and do it. Time ran away with us. I couldn't get the time. He was in hospital. He was back. He was happy. He was partying and trying to get everything done before his last. And it just ran away. So on that day he passed, I'd done one in the van, and it was a very sad one. I had so many people. But I did vow to him, I said, I will push this out. And I never went to the doctors. I wouldn't go to the doctors for anything.
Just in case they find something.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so scared. So what I'd done, I went, that's it. I went and had it done. You won't believe it, every thing I've done, it's come back perfect. My blood pressure perfect.
Yeah.
The prostate is 1.4. It's the lowest.
Yeah.
That's one way of doing that, but I'm not saying it on here.
No.
My blood's fine. My liver, absolutely fine.
Yeah.
How you went, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Kidneys, fine. And my mate Phil, who's been losing weight as well, he's got problems with his blood, and he said, you're the most fittest bloke in the pub.
Yeah.
It's just so weird. I don't feel fit though. Fit and fat. That's what I am.
The thing is,
So go and get yourself checked. And when they give you the results, it's the best feeling in the world. It is like you've won, well, nearly as good as winning that cup the other night. You know what I mean?
the thing is, Michael,
That's me done.
Michael was 65 yesterday.
Yeah.
Never had any issues, no problem. And Dumbo is still going. He's had chemotherapy 20, 30 times, and he's still going. And the situation is, Michael was 65, no issues. He went to bed 2 nights ago with his wife, and she woke up and he was there brown bread.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
I was in tears. Oh,
That's the worst thing. If I go before Chris,
Yeah.
she won't be able to get out of bed.
fucking
Oh,
hell.
no, mate.
But I always make sure she's either got an Apple Watch or the phone with
Yes.
her, and we've got emergency calls.
Yeah.
In fact, all she needs to do is to shout SOS,
Yes.
and it'll call all of them.
So basically, what we're trying to say is, you got to get there. I don't care if you're 6'2", built like a brick shithouse. Get to the doctor, check it. 1 in 8 men will get prostate this year. 1 in 4, if you're black, will get it. And other cancers. My mum and dad both died of cancer. My mum died of breast cancer. My dad died of stomach cancer. Get it early. Get it checked. If you get it checked, and you can be treated, it really, really can. Now, in 2 seconds, I'm going to say something in a minute. The 4 people that just walked past, the lady who I know, that's Steve Smith. She's got cancer. I won't say who she is. And comes here all the time. And fingers crossed, she had the checks on Monday. They've come out. Fingers when they go back, they're going to check it out. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So we're just trying to make awareness. I do it on my videos, on my vlogs all the time, on Webby's World, at Webby Boom, or what have you. And the point is, the question is, I've got some footballers who watch me, and they've sent me some videos. They said, Webby, love what you're doing, and we're going to put it out next week, and we're going to do a big vlog on it. The big man, me, and the other big man. Seriously, we're all big. You've got to do what you got to do, and it's going to be fantastic.
I'm fitter than you lot.
Eh?
I'm fitter than you lot. Who'd have thought that?
Well, not me.
Honestly.
I've got a slip disc.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've got a
But
record
it
for
is
the
what it
police.
is, isn't it? So just do what you got to do. We got any questions, anybody?
We do have questions, but also Steve's on from the north, Steve Pearson. NTM video. Regarding entry into Tenerife, it's currently manual checking. If they're looking, which they don't, they would count all the days of entry and exit, not just from Tenerife, but from all the Europeans.
Yes.
So it's basically entry into Schengen,
Yes.
Yeah.
not into Tenerife.
Yeah.
So you can't do like 90 days here and then have a cheeky weekend in Riga.
Kevin the Scotsman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, North Tenerife, mate.
Keith Glasgow's just saying evening.
Right, Keith.
Anne-Marie saying hi, Daniel saying hi, and Steve goes on to say it's 90 days in Europe in any 180-day period, but you can't stay 6 months. You have to return to the UK until the 180 days are available to you. So it's 90 days in any 180.
Okay.
So
Rolling,
it's rolling, yeah. So if you do your full 90 days, you've got to wait another 90 days before you can come back in.
Yeah, sure.
But if you only do 45 days, and after that, it just...
You're making me do maths now,
No,
aren't
I'm
you?
not doing that. Don't ask me.
If you do 45 days, you've got 45 days left to come in that 180 days.
That's it.
But the day later, you got 46 days because one's gone.
Yes.
And the day later, you got 47 days.
Exactly.
The day later,
But you're having one.
Yeah, you add one on, yeah.
But you're taking one off as you're there.
Daniel Holmes. Yeah, there is. Craig saying sorry, Webby, about your friend.
Cheers, big man.
God bless you, Webby was having blood tests and asked them to do the PSA. There you go. Neil Davidson's on. Hi, Neil. Neil's got a great channel. He's talking about his journey with prostate cancer, and he found it, I think it's two years ago now?
Yeah.
2 years ago now?
He's top boy, Neil.
And he's saying now, had my latest test last night with the result today, still going in a good direction.
Good.
Well done.
Not yet there though.
I've
Still
got him
going.
on my phone. I know Neil, top boy.
What we'll do, Neil, we'll put a link in when we do our video on Monday. We'll put a link to one of yours videos,
Exactly.
so people who have got it can track you and can see.
Yeah.
The
And
amount of
And don't forget, Neil is also the admin of the Tenerife Friends group
Oh right, okay, yeah.
in Facebook. So go and join
the
that as
amount
well.
of people I've had, or guys, message me on my phone and say, Webby, I've gone to PSA, I've gone, they've done the checks, which is fantastic. Which is
What I would
super.
say though is, I know we're saying it for men's health because that's the stuff we've got, yeah. But it is women as well.
Yeah,
And
sure.
We're not just doing it for men.
No.
We want all of you to go and get checked.
Yeah, but I mean, my wife
women
gets
do.
no, but my wife gets automatic from the thing every year.
Yeah.
She gets an invitation to go and have a mammogram.
Yeah.
And it's coming up for June now.
Yeah.
But she's not going to do it anymore because they're not geared up to do a mammogram for somebody in a wheelchair.
Right, okay.
So last time I had to put a lead suit on and hold her up, and I can't do that this time.
No.
And they don't have the staff.
No.
So what I've said was to Chris, I said, your mammogram's coming up. She says, I don't want to do it. And she says, look, if there is something,
Exactly.
yeah, then I'm dying of something, you know what I mean? So she's got a sort of a fait accompli attitude with it, and she says, no, I'm all right. She checks herself and I check her out, you know, when she lets me. But then she still don't want to check my prostate, though. I keep asking, but no, she don't want to do that, no.
So 40 quid down the road.
Exactly. Hats off to you guys, such great. Webby PSA. Jack Bell, guys, you're such a great laugh. Love the crack, but I can see your dedication to the Big C. Thank you for making this aware. And Steve saying, yes, you can have an enlarged prostate, not necessarily cancerous. I checked every year, best do that. In fact, I mean, I'm a living proof of that because I had my prostate checked last year, and they said everything's fine, but it's the size of a watermelon.
A watermelon?
I'm not kidding you.
That big?
It is, yeah. That's my prostate.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm serious. That's not a joke. But now I've got a massive prostate, right? And also I've got a bladder, right? I can drink 5 beers and not go to the loo. 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
not go to the
once
loo.
you start,
No, I mean,
Once you start.
No.
once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I've got a superpower.
Superpower?
Yeah, but they
You've got
said
a
it's.
super bladder.
But they said it's not dangerous. It's not dangerous. Oh, I don't have to go to the loo outside the house. That's all.
I never go to the toilet on the plane. I had to get up twice.
Really?
It was all the beer I had the night before. For the
Yeah, but you came with a cheap flight, and it was outside toilets, wasn't it?
I did, yeah.
That horse won.
Oh, shut up.
That horse won. That horse
Mark
won.
Sweeney.
And it wasn't your tip. No
No.
wonder it bloody won.
Foggy is spot on. What he said, I'm like him. Don't go to the docks like him because we're scared to face it. My pal Darren Jones, that horse won.
I think you might have put the beer as well. I didn't read it out. Rob's saying something as well. Hang on. Thanks to Webby, PSA test done was a low result. Have peace of mind. There you go,
where's that
says
from?
Rob.
Oh, well done, Rob.
Don't just have the PSA, have the whole lot.
Yeah.
While you're in there,
I know.
It's the same needle. They just take 3 vials.
See you, Marge. Go ahead.
Bye, Marge. They take 3 vials, and I was in there, and I was shitting myself,
Neil.
right? I don't like needles. I've got no tattoos or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
like needles.
no.
And I drove up there. I done a little video. Yeah, I'm all happy. You see me park up, and I went.
Yeah, I saw it. I
was
saw it.
great
I
action.
saw it.
I went. Let's go and do
You
this.
shit yourself, didn't you?
I did.
I saw you.
I did. And I went in there. I was in there 30 seconds. I didn't even feel a little prick anymore.
That's why.
I'm waiting.
That's what Haley says. Oh shit!
I was waiting for that. Always chuck him a line.
Oh, shut
He
it.
needs a line.
You
doesn't he?
need a line. Yeah.
Are you old enough to drink, you two?
No. I started drinking. I was sober for 14 years.
Yeah.
No way.
1 to 14.
Oh, wonderful. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say you miserable get. We got many on now.
162.
Fantastic.
Anne-Marie's on. Tenerife Friends Group Facebook's joining. Please answer the 3 admin questions. This is quite important. If you are joining, it does ask you to answer the questions. And if you don't answer the questions, they don't let you in. But they're very easy questions. Like, what's the square root of minus 3x
I
x
just
squared?
text you and you tell
Eight.
me.
I will, yeah. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
3-0.
Yeah.
3-0.
I was the Stewards Inquiry,
3-0.
says Jim.
I should have a laugh.
When the penalties.
Johnny Murta.
Hubby had an all clear after bladder cancer last week. See you next Friday,
Who's that?
says Christine Roberts.
Oh, what
and she's coming next Friday.
Oh, Christine, superb, darling. Well done.
done.
Love you. See you next Friday. I'll be here. I ain't going
It's
nowhere.
good job it's not Tuesday, I do it, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's do it Tuesday instead.
Right, it's 19:05. I promised Chris that I will.
You leave her.
No, that I won't be late tonight.
Get the big man. Get August.
Exactly.
on.
I was just going to
Come
call.
on, get August.
I was just
Oh,
going to
because you wanna
call.
come and sit here.
If he comes in between us.
Well, I'll go.
No, because we're just going to say Toronto.
I'll go. Do you want me to go?
Already come because you're saying goodbye.
Yeah.
All right.
So, ladles and jelly spoons, let's get the thing. Yeah. Are we all right? Are we all right? That looks good.
Any more questions?
That looks
quick,
good. Yeah.
before them?
No, that's it. I think. Tenerife Friends and Jim Cairns, Shoes Inquiry.
Don't forget Big Monday. Foggy, myself, and the big
Won't
man.
go out Monday.
It
Hey?
won't go out Monday.
It won't go
No.
out Monday.
No,
We're only
It will go out
recording it
when
Monday.
Tim's put
Yeah,
it all
when he's,
together.
yeah. We've got
Cut
a
and
big vlog's
spiced
going to
in.
come
Yeah.
out.
Made
So-
it look good.
And we want,
September the 15th.
we want this big. Don't we? No, Foggy. We want this big.
We do want it
I want
big.
it big.
And what we're trying to do, if Tim can do it, I want to go it simulcast, like it goes out on my channel
Yeah, yeah.
and Webby's channel at the same time.
Yeah.
Because we're not after hits on this. We just want to make it
Yeah, awareness.
Awareness.
Yeah.
I don't care if you get 2 views and he gets 2. We want to make views. We want to make people out there.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what we'll
Tim
do.
could have sold it.
No, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will contact everybody.
Yeah.
And I will make the video, the original video.
Yeah.
I will put it up on my Frame It website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say if you download this and upload it to your channel,
Yeah.
and we get it to go live at
Certain time,
a certain time of day, yeah.
bang.
And every channel has only got this on it.
A simulcast.
Yeah. A simulcast.
Yeah.
I'm sure that 9 out of 10 will do it.
We'll give it to Kevin the McMaster. We'll give it to.
We'll give it to everybody.
Yeah, we'll give it to, yeah.
Yeah. And we'll say
Not Kevin the McMaster. Kevin the
Kevin the
Scotsman.
McMaster?
no. We'll do it to Kevin.
Kevin and
The
then-
McMaster.
Yeah, definitely.
Carl.
Just me and.
Well, no.
I got some ideas. It might work, it might not.
I don't want to call anybody out. All I want to say is we're going to make it available to these people.
Yeah.
I will say that it's available. And if they want to do it, they can. And if they don't want to do it, that's also right. I mean,
Yeah,
not a
sure.
problem.
No, because some people have got a certain brand,
Yes.
and they don't want to ruin the brand or what. Yeah.
See,
So I do understand
I've
that.
got the tag name. It's Men's Health. Let's make it fashionable. And I think that's great.
Yeah,
I think it's great. Yeah.
It's great. Let's make it fashionable.
And that was without ChatGPT.
It was without that.
Listen, I'm happy with that. Whatever you do, I'll just put my oar in.
I'm going to bring Craig in now.
Yeah. Top
Have you
man.
enjoyed your vacation, mate?
Yeah, absolutely.
When are you going back?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Weather's
So
been fantastic. It's been so hot.
not only that, he brought the weather with him. He's probably going to take it away with him
No, it's
tomorrow.
supposed to be nice until next
brought
week.
me with him.
We didn't get a chance. I was going to sit down with you with editing and
sorry,
stuff, right?
yeah.
No, I'm sorry for you, because you don't get the pearls of my wisdom.
Just text him on there.
And sex. Anyway, so we didn't meet up this morning. I wouldn't have had time really to do it justice anyway at 10 o'clock.
No, that's fine.
And I had a new bed yesterday, and I had such a great sleep, I ignored the alarm.
Oh,
So,
really? Oh,
so
did you?
I was late getting up
Hey,
anyway.
I got myself a new bird now. Hey, that's a compliment. Believe me.
Right then.
Hey,
We're going to finish it here. So if Webby can
sorry.
come in. So, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to finish it here, and don't forget, you can go right now to the vandup.uk radio station, listen to Stu, or as we call him, DJ Perky,
Hippie boy, Hibernian, hippie boy.
Hibby boy, and go and give him some love. Don't forget, Ruth's going live at 20 past, I think.
Who's Ruth?
Ruth Robertson.
Yeah.
I think she's going live, or was it last night, or was it Wednesday night?
I don't know. I've been celebrating.
And let's
for
get
2
me
days.
to 3,000. Bush, Webby.
And let's get Webby to 3,000, yeah?
I got 4 out of my video today. I got
4,000.
No, I wish.
Well done.
337 I've got now.
Fantastic, that mate. Well done.
And Craig here has got one of these cameras, and he's been checking it. Have you been testing it out here? You've been doing stuff? But he's been doing some pictures of the drones footage, and go and check those out. He puts them up on Tenerife Friends,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Tenerife Friends, go and check that out. And I think that's it, really. Subscribe to this guy, subscribe to this guy,
And subscribe to this guy.
and subscribe to this guy. Don't subscribe to him because he's a wussy. I would love for him to do this, the comb
Yeah,
in the
top
beard
boy
thing.
August.
Millions.
Top boy August. Top
In
boy.
fact, here it is. I reckon Rick and Shelley got 100,000 followers on TikTok now. I reckon you get 200,000.
I'll back that.
I'm not saying nothing.
I'll back that.
Ladles and Jelly Spoons, congratulations to Rick and Shelley for 100,000 followers on TikTok. And we'll see you on the next one. See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's not recording.